Baseball season is in full swing, and DraftKings Sportsbook is here with the can't-miss offer. During the 162-game marathon, make sure you check out DraftKings to add some excitement into the season. Customers have a shot to turn $5 into $150 in free bets when you bet on any game. If Sportsbook isn't available in your state yet, you can still feel the thrill of baseball season with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Contests. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code SMOKE. Throw down just $5 on any baseball team of your choice and get $150 in free bets no matter what. That's code SMOKE at DraftKings Sportsbook.
"36 Chambers" was the debut album, ranked number 1 on the charts. One of the greatest albums of hip-hop all time. Going back and look at that album, did you know it was going to be this big?
You know, they say hindsight is 20/20, but foresight is too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You believed in yourself, of course.
Yeah, I foresaw it being great, yo. And I, you know, people, I don't like to sound like as a grown man now, as a father and all that. I try not to be egotistical about nothing I say or do. But at that point in life, I was super egotistical, and I knew that the Wu was coming through and was going to break down and change the game. And I didn't have an inch of doubt. And whoever doubted it, I was like, you stupid.
You don't see.
You don't see it.
You don't see.
And I told executives that to their face. Because they was like, nah.
After the first album and everybody having success with the first album, guys started to get solo deals. Going through that time, like, what were you thinking? Like, I know you was all for it because you wanted everybody to do their own thing and stand on their own, but you also wanted everybody to stay as a family while doing that.
Right.
What was the toughest part of during that time when you're trying to keep everybody together, but the solo deals are coming around?
I mean, the toughest thing you're going to face is before it's money, because money sometimes don't become a problem when you grow from the same, cut from the same cloth.
Right.
But what happened is, as you grow, you also attracting other people. I think the biggest thing is other people coming around the crew and having their advice or their words put into you.
The 25-year anniversary of your second album, Wu-Tang Forever, is going to be celebrated soon. What do you remember most about that album?
That was Wu-Tang Forever was an important album for us, our biggest selling album. It was done during tough times, though. You know, we lost a couple of hip-hop icons. We had lost Pac in '96. We lost Biggie the same year while we was making that album. We, you know, seen him like not moments, but days before this happened and all that. And it's like, I think we was like, it's important for us to make sure what we do remains forever. Timeless. It's important for us to capture our spirits at this youthful age and leave it on this vinyl and this wax. And it was important for us, and I think we lived it out. You know, 97 is a year in mathematics. It means born God, right? Because 9 is born, 7 is God. And if you add 9 and 7 together, it's gonna come to 16, gonna still give you a 7.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you gotta let God be born through you. You know what I mean? We was talking like that. We gotta let God be born through us.
Deep.
You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's don't let nothing take us here. Don't worry about if they like it or don't like it. We gotta let it be known. And that's why you hear so many songs and you hear, you know, all the skits. What you doing? I'm studying my lessons. Call me back.
Give me mathematics, God.
Yeah, like you hear that. You hear the lyrics. You hear fusion of the 5 elements, the search for a higher intelligence. You know, you hear all that stuff because it's like, yo, and you know, at that age and at that level in life, we have to capture that and record it, not for ourselves. You know what I mean? For the youth coming up, so they could have something, yo. And so it's an important album, and I'm happy that it was accepted. And it was the first time, to be honest with you, that Wu-Tang left the hood. Because when that album came out, it was the entire country responding to it. In fact, the entire world was #1 in multiple countries. And at one point, we was like, yo, a lot of white boys here. Right. You know what I mean? Started feeling like what's going on, but then we embraced it like, nah, this is...
They love us.
And the truth has no gender nor color.
Right.
5 + 5 is 10. That's mathematics. G.
Right.
It works for everybody. Yeah.
So is that kind of when you felt like that was kind of leading to my next question? Is that when you guys kind of feel like like your name is ringing around the world. Do you feel like that was kind of your real footstep in, you know, into the music space as far as like we hear now for real?
Yeah, that was the completion. You know what I mean? I promised brothers, give me 5 years,
Mm.
and we're gonna be number one. I said, I ain't say number
Yeah.
two.
No, you said number one.
I said number one.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was number one.
Mm-hmm.
We made it.
How has your fan base, you just touched on it a little bit, but how has your fan base changed from when you first started to obviously the longevity you guys have had? Have you seen kind of different waves and?
Yeah, you know, the cool thing is that, especially based on today's outlet of music and internet and digital and on our social medias, it's like I go to a Wu-Tang concert and I see 3 generations there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I see the pops, the son, and the grandson there. You know what I mean? And that's a blessing. And especially, I say it's a blessing not because of the economic and the longevity, stability of it, but it's a blessing because I know that within that product is something good there, something healthy there. Like that kid he gonna be all right because if he memorized some of this, that we had a song where he was like casting stones, cracking the 206 bones, and watch it. Like, it's 206 bones in your body. You could take that data. You know what I mean? One brother said 93 million miles away from, came one to represent the nation. Yeah, the sun is 93 million miles away from the sun. It's like it's facts and jewels and ready to give up, but I seek my old earth. Seek your mother sometime who explain, working hard to help you maintain. It's jewels in there. It ain't just like pop that bottle, you know what I mean, twerky twerk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get some of that, but
it's a real life game too.
yeah, it's real life stuff in there. And I love that a young man could get that in his life. You know, some young people be depressed in their cribs, nobody to relate to, and then they hear, wait, they all in their comics and they feel like they're a weirdo. They go, wait, Method Man read comics?
Right.
You know what I mean? They playing chess, feeling like a square. Wait, the RZA plays chess? Wait, ODB, you know what I mean? He crazy. And look all the things he was into. You know what I mean? So that helps. And so that's how I feel about it.
Dope. You got a chance to work with big fella, our big brother Shaq in '94, helped produce a few tracks on Shaq Fu. What was that like?
Come on, Shaq is superhero, man. He's always been a superhero.
Right.
He just texted me.
Yo, he's always been a superhero,
Just
yo.
texted him 2 minutes ago.
You know what I mean? He picked me up in that video. Like,
Right. But how was it getting a chance to work with him and see him in a different space?
No, it was incredible, yo. We had a good time. We remained friends from that moment, you know what I mean? Every time we see each other, we just smile. You know, and look, he took it serious. You know what I mean? Let's talk about that for a quick second. You know what I mean? And I just want to compliment you too, you know what I mean? Because you mastered your craft. So as a master of your craft, you're able to join other things and master and get into it. You're not, you guys ain't on TV shooting at a hoop. You know what I mean? You on TV hosting, talking to luminaries, building your minds, adding on to culture because you are culture. And so Shaq was that early.
Right.
He was able to, come to the studio, get his pen, and he wrote his own. People was like, Shaq didn't write that. No, Shaq wrote that. You know what I mean? He had some lines in there. I was like, yo, he had a couple of lines in there, yo. You know what I mean? so that's it was a beautiful thing to see that. And like I said, I think sometimes we don't, I'm just speaking on the outside now, we as different fields of artistry don't recognize the common denominator between our other luminaries.
Right.
And with Shaq, he was one of the first ones to let me realize that on the court, he's a big, strong dude, but in reality, he's a fun-loving
Kid, a big kid.
Yeah, man. And you don't think
You
that
would
because
never
you're looking
know.
at a giant.
Breaking backboards and fucking people up, you would never know.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
And so it's a blessing to see that, and a blessing to see right now. He's like a comedian. He could have been a comedian.
Yes.
As funny as Shaq is now,
Every single
yo.
commercial, every single endorsement, Shaq is just someone who's got to protect Shaq at all costs.